Hi students, now we are going to see about cloud service model. In this video, I will explain three major models: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, along with their features, benefits and real-time examples. These three models define how much control the user has and what services the cloud provider manages from hardware to full applications. For example, for example, think of cloud services like a restaurant. Infrastructure as a service is like a renting a kitchen. You cook everything yourself. Platforms as a service is like a hiring a chef. You bring the recipe, they handle cooking tools and setup. Software as a service is like ordering food. You simply enjoy the meals without worrying about the preparation. Infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service provides a basic computing resources such as servers, storage, and networking, all on demand. Organizations rent these resources instead of buying and maintaining physical hardware. And key features includes like virtual machine, scalable storage, and secure network connectivity. IaaS reduced upfront investment is perfect for startup or businesses with changing needs. That means IaaS lets you rent the building block of IT, the server, storage, networking, while you install your own operating system and applications. For example, a startup launching a new app can use Amazon EC2, Elastic Computing Cloud, or Microsoft Azure IaaS to rent virtual servers instead of buying the expensive hardware. If their app grows, they can easily add more servers. Platform as a service. Platform as a service provide a complete environment for developing, testing, and deploying applications. It includes infrastructure, database, web servers, and deployment tools, so the developer can focus on coding rather than managing hardware. This model is ideal for software teams who want to build the application faster and more efficiently. In PaaS, you don't worry about the servers and configuration. The provider gives you a ready-to-use development platforms. For example, a university deploying an online learning platform uh, for that can use a Google App Engine or Microsoft Azure App Service. The developer just write and develop and deploy their code. The platform take care of hosting and scaling and updates automatically. Software as a service. Software as a service delivers the complete software application over the internet. The users access them and web browsers and mobile app without needing installation and maintenance. The software as a service typically use a subscription model and provides a automatic updates and flexible scale. That means the software as a service gives you ready to use application. You just log in and start using them. The provider manages everything behind the scenes. For example, the tool like Google Workspace, Zoom, and Microsoft 365 are the example of the software as a service. The businesses pay a monthly fee and use them directly through the internet without managing a server or software updates. Comparing the cloud service models. Let's compare the three service models. Infrastructure as a service gives you raw computing resources like server storage and networks. Platform as a service provides a ready platform for developing and deploying the applications. The software as a service offers fully functional software applications. These are the main difference lies in how much control you have versus how much the provider manages. For example, for example, uh, the more you can move from IaaS to SaaS, the less you manage yourself and more convenience you get. Imagine building a website. With IaaS, you set up the servers and databases. With PaaS, you just upload your code. With SaaS, you use something like Wix or Google Site where everything is readily handled. Benefits of the cloud service. The cloud service offers many benefits. They help optimize costs, sales resources are needed, and increase efficiency by offloading infrastructure management. They also enable the innovation and agility, allowing the business to launch a new application faster without relying on a physical hardware. That means the cloud services help the companies save money, grow easily, and focus on business goal instead of IT problems. For example, e-commerce site can sell it cloud servers during the festive sales, reduce them forward paying only for what it uses. Consideration for adoption. Before moving to the cloud, the organization must consider key factors like security and compliance and data sovereignty, vendor lock-in and integration. The security and compliance mean protecting the sensitive data. The data sovereignty, knowing where your data is stored. Vendor lock-in, avoiding dependency on one provider. Integration, ensuring the cloud services work within the existing system. That means not all the cloud options fit every business. You must choose carefully to balance cost, security, and flexibility. For example, a bank using a customer data might need to ensure its data stays within the country. So it chooses a complement private and hybrid cloud instead of global public one. Trends and futures of cloud. The future of cloud computing is existing. We are seeing hybrid and multiple cloud adoption where organizations use multiple providers to balance the performance and cost. The edge computing and 5G are enabling the faster and real-time data processing. The serverless computing is simplifying the deployment even further, and there is an increasing focus on sustainability as providers invest in a green energy and efficient data centers. That means the cloud technology is becoming more flexible and faster and greener, allowing the companies to innovate while protecting the environment. For example, a smart city project might use edge computing with 5G for instant traffic analysis while storing the large data sets in the cloud for a long-term use. Thank you.